Well, folks, thanks for joining me. This is your host, ID Jester, and we are looking at Napoleon Total War. So, hopefully, you are a Total War fan. I have just about all the games. I haven't not played them very much. I played the original Total War when it first came out. Bought all the other ones on Steam and never really got around to playing them. And one of my buddies decided that we should try out Shogun 2, so we did that, and I'm really liking the Total War system. So I've also got a Let's Play of Rome in the Total War Rome 2 edition, so hopefully you'll check out those videos if you're interested, but definitely enjoyed Napoleon. So if we go into the campaigns, there are several different campaigns. I actually did a Italian campaign, recorded and everything, but I didn't upload it because, unfortunately, it doesn't tell you any of this information. But this campaign is time locked, and with like 10 turns left, it said, "Oh, by the way, you have 10 turns to conquer Frankenfurter or Frankenfursen or whatever the name of that city was, which was halfway across the map." So I sent Napoleon all the way across the map, just blitzed him over there. Along the way, he got attacked by a bunch of Austrians. So by the time we got to the city, he was severely weakened, and we just didn't have enough to take it over. I didn't realize that it was time locked. So that was my Italian. So it was quite entertaining and quite interesting, so I might unload it sometime. But what I thought I would do is maybe try Egypt and see if this one might be a little better for us. Let's see here. So we're going to try Egypt. I think the Italian campaign also was kind of more generic, shall we say. It's kind of like almost scripted. Go take this city, go take Milan, go take this city, and then finally take Frankenfurter or Frankenschmitz or whatever it was that we had to take. I'm hoping that Italy or Egypt is a little more open-ended and allows you to do several things. Now, with that said, it might be because I believe the Total War Rome system, Rome came out first, and Shogun, then Napoleon came out. And since Napoleon has come out, they've obviously come out with Shogun 2, they've come out with Rome 2, and of course Attila. And I'm not thinking I'm missing any other ones. So as the Total War system has progressed, they've added things to it. They have fine-tuned their mechanics, and they've added a lot to the system. So this is one of the earlier games. I would love to see a Napoleon 2 Total War system. That would be so awesome. But unfortunately, so I'm not sure exactly what's going to be in this campaign. I have not loaded up. I haven't even tried it, so let's give it a go. Let's give it a whirl and see. Bonaparte, French Emperor. Great ambition is a passion for great character. He has so many good lines.
It was an age of exploration, of conquest everywhere. Frenchmen traveled the world, teaching, learning, trading. Always the British were a threat. Their merchants took the best. Their ships strangled our trade. As Britain grew wealthy, France suffered. In the heat of summer, Napoleon landed in Egypt. Now, the East and its wealth would be ours. Egypt. Here, the sands whisper stories of ancient victories and glories. Here, Napoleon felt the history of 40 centuries upon his shoulders. What I have done up to now is nothing, he said. But the desert is harsh, unforgiving. Bravery alone will not keep a man alive.
Very good.
Taking Alexandria from the Mamelukes, France must focus immediate attention on the Mameluke leader, Murad Bey, who will rally his troops at Cairo. Killing him is essential to victory in Egypt. It's very likely that the Ottoman Empire will soon march its armies south into their Egyptian territory. The forts of Arish, Jaffa, and Accra are the main strongholds along their route, so to successfully stall their advance, you must capture each of them. Whilst the Ottoman military presence is not particularly strong in the Levant, be on your guard, as the High Port will surely send reinforcements from Anatolia and Greece. These elite troops are trained in the European style of warfare and are known as the Nizam-e-Sedit. To make matters worse, the British have sent one of their most capable admirals, Horatio Nelson, to the eastern Mediterranean to block your escape routes. No French supplies or reinforcements can arrive while the British naval base on Cyprus is active. And remember that your enemies can not only attack you by land, but also by sea. Make sure all your newly acquired towns and cities are well defended, so that there are no nasty surprises to check French progress in the region.
Alright, so we need to capture Cairo. And we'll get to 2000. So again, kind of standard fare there with scripted events of what you need to do here. So it looks like we've got a general here, Louis Charles Antoine Dujic, and yes, I'm not French, so I probably butcher half of these names, so I apologize in the beginning. Of course, we have Napoleon, a 6-star general. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yes, 6-star general. It looks like we just start with Alexander, which also has some Jean-Baptiste Kleber. Okay, and a couple units in there. Let's check out our construction here. We have the tax office, the army encampment. We could recruit the barracks to get chasseurs, logistics, mass mobilization. And we could also do a theater. This gives us extra happiness, wealth, recruitment capabilities, militia, and Libyan Bidon? I'm not sure. Which of course then leads to the cannon foundry again. I do like the cannon foundry because I really enjoy the cannon fire. Okay, so let's look at our objectives here and see. Alright, so victory conditions. So, capture and hold 10 regions, including the regions shown, complete by the end of your turn, late December 1800. So again, time restraints. So we need to take Cairo, which is going to be down here, then move along the coast, take over these areas, and then move up towards the Ottoman Empire up there. Unfortunately, again, we are time restrained, so I'm not a big fan of that, but alright, so listed victory regions 1 of 5, total victory regions 1 of 10. Alright, so at least I know now. So we need to get Cairo. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. So I think we'll hook up Napoleon with this other army over here and start marching right in on Damanauer, I believe. Marchin. Alright, so recruitments. Chasseurs, Le Cheval. So, Chevets. We'll order up one of those. Probably should get our infrastructure going right away there, because it does take some time to build. And also get the magistrates and the barracks. We start with quite a bit of money, so we'll get everything building we can, and in our infrastructure we will then 4 turns for these guys. Wow, that's a long time. That is a long time. Okay. He's moved as far as he can. We do have somebody. Who is it?
Sabotage a rival army's ability to move during a turn, effectively sending them on a wild goose chase. Right-click on a rival army and select the sabotage option to undermine their movements.
Alright, we will try that. Does he have any special powers? Assassinate. Okay. So, rival enemies.
Use this panel to select the action you wish
Sabotage
to
the
carry out upon
army.
arriving at their destination.
Come on there. Just in the flock. Your agent has successfully completed his mission and misled the forces of the enemy. Alrighty. That's good. Hopefully they will be somewhat demoralized when we arrive to destroy them.
A source of tall timber is essential.
Logging
for
camp.
building
What
and
will that
maintaining
give
a
us?
village. And your nation is blessed with all
Yes.
the required natural resources on its very doorstep.
We'll also
Developing
upgrade
your timber
that
production
because we're going to need some
capabilities
ships.
will also provide a valuable source of income from those nations without their own supply.
Alright, and it looks like we have a gentleman. Let's click on him again, maybe.
You can move your gentleman by right-clicking on any part of the highlighted area. He will move within the extent of it, but no further in one turn. Right-click on the character to interact with him.
Okay. Research points per turn for civil technologies. So civil technologies. So I'm not sure if we should put him in our own city. Agents. Alright, where is our... Alright, we're recruiting, we spent a lot of money, and we don't have technology yet. Alright. Interesting. So, it is early June 1798. So basically we have a year and a half to get from here all the way across here through this mess here and over to, I believe this is what we're after right there. Yes, probably. Alright, so we'll end your turn in early June. So there's only...
centers are the engines of learning in any nation. They allow the construction of colleges and universities for the gifted to study and advance the sum total of knowledge for the benefit of all. Cairo has one such center. Capture this region so that you may exploit its educational infrastructure for the good of the Republic. Vive la France!
Vive la France. Yes, ma'am. Alrighty, so we our objectives are to get Cairo anyways, so we will be getting that. Hopefully, it doesn't look like he has much there. We have our spy in here. Sabotage, assassinate. We cannot assassinate. Sabotage the army. Failed. Okay. Well, nice try, buddy, but... yeah, we should easily win this. I'm going to go ahead and fight this one so you guys can, for those of you who have not seen Napoleon in action. I really enjoyed the Napoleon game. Maybe even more than the Total War game, Rome. I enjoy the Rome one better because it's more thought out. There's more to it. There's a lot more going on. There's a lot more and such.
Some units are masters of concealment and can make themselves almost invisible in any terrain. Try putting these troops off to the side of your main force, where the enemy may well not notice them. They can launch a surprise flank attack once the battle has begun.
Alright, we're going to bring our cavalry over here. And what I'm looking for right now is a good line of sight, because everything is based on line of sight for our alright. Yeah, that's not going to work so well, is it? Okay. The general staff. This must be Napoleon. So Napoleon's special power allows us to see where the enemies are. So cannons are going to rule the day, or they're going to lose us the battle if we cannot get them into proper position. I mean, we should win this battle anyways, but if you have your cannons in a good firing position. See, we got that big hill in the way there. I'm thinking maybe because we have this little cutout over here, this might be actually good for us. Come on, get over here. Problem with this line of sight is we're at a long ways away from the enemy. He does have most of his enemies over here, so actually what I think I'm going to do is line these guys up. We're going to put our cavalry on the other flank then. Maybe over here for right now. Chasseurs. Spread out and find cover. Interesting. Okay. Now he's going to have some artillery as well, as you've seen when I was zoomed into his army over there. So we want to keep our lines pretty thin. So if he attacks us, we're not going to be taking a lot of damage. Alright, you guys, put you guys over there. We're going to group you as number 1. Put Napoleon over here. Alright, so we're going to try and minimize our losses is the main thing here. So I can't see over that hill. Damn. I could try and get him over here on this flank, but again we got another hill right there. Boy, this is not a lot of good space for us. So we're not going to unlimber them. We're actually going to keep them ready to move out. We're going to try and move them somewhere. They won't go very far. Start the battle. Let's go.
Avoid charging your cavalry onto wooden stakes or chevaux de frise, as the weight and momentum of your horses mean they are unlikely to survive the encounter.
Let's bring our guys in here. There we go. Actually, they are coming forward. Let's unlimber. We might actually get a few attacks on them, which I'm a little surprised. Okay, you guys go with great speed. There we go. Taking advantage of our... We have to protect them though, so we have to keep that in mind. They try to flank our guys there. Now, the best use of cavalry for us is to actually bring them in around and find their artillery, cannon pieces. And where are you guys going? We want to have as much facing the enemy as possible at all times. Okay. Looks like they're coming over the hill at us. Let's take a look at these brave men that are attacking our... Okay. This is bad news. I think I have... you guys hold fire for a second. We have got to get some guys across the battlefield. It looks like a couple guys are already routing, so that is good. We got them hitting them from multiple directions. You guys hold fire. I don't want you shooting anybody in the back. Alright. Go with great speed there. Alright, it looks like their whole army's basically routed at this point. So what we're going to do is we're going to switch to bayonets, or swords actually, and come in charging from way over there. His 9-pound artillery there isn't even unlimbered at this point. We've got all of his guys wavering. I don't think we've even taken a single loss. Our lines are in horrible shape right here. Didn't have anybody on this flank, which really had me worried. We don't need to waste any more cannon shots. You guys just hold fire. And here we are going to watch our cavalry come in and totally murder these guys who are coming up to shoot at us and not realizing that they are soon going to be overrun by our cavalry. Yeah. They will break very quickly. There's a guy that just died. Okay. Who's actually... They're not broken? Are you kidding me? Alright, well we will... They're broke now. Alright, so the battle is won. Actually... Yes, he's got... Oh, shit. Get out of there. This is our general that was under attack. I would thought it was the other group. What was I thinking? Alright, so we will, teach these guys a lesson. Oh, nope, 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 stop. I don't want you to limber. I meant to click the... Ah, crap. This is going to cost us... Go fast. I don't want you to limber, but once you start the limbering process, they won't... I wanted to use our cannons. Might still get a chance to do that. And if they come too close, our chasseurs will tear them apart. Let's see if we can see any... Oh, where came a cannon shot? Oh, there was a nice one. And they routed. Okay, not very good positioning on my part, but pretty easy battle. We'll go in and charge now. And, okay, we'll just end the battle. Heroic victory. Hopefully we didn't lose very many men. I don't know if they'd even got a couple shots off on us. We did lose 72. Probably from friendly fire, mostly. Yeah, because they only killed 9 of us. So, I had some of our lines crossed over. So, again, bad positioning on my part. So, that did not help. What is... Oh, it's... Our little agent is in here. Alright, well, agent.
A spy is also a saboteur and an assassin.
Start coming
Select
down.
him and right-click on a target. Then select the action you wish to carry out.
Alright, so... We could use some extra replenishment and reach to tax rate. Alright. Yeah, the sooner you get those, the better off you'll be. Army encampment, which will... Yes. We'll do that as well. Alright, so we're down to 1,600. These guys are still recruiting. If you look at the army in there, looks like there'll still be a couple more turns. We now have Libyan Bidun. I don't know how those guys are in combat. We did notice that there was a fleet over there, but I don't think we have a port. No, don't cancel that. Keep going. Gentlemen. Let's look at... Okay, I was looking to see... Nope, alright, they don't. I was looking to see if they had a... Alright. So we're going to actually take... Recruitment. Hire a couple militia that we can leave in this city. And also take everyone except for... We're going to leave our general... And we'll leave our 2 grenadiers. Alright, and everyone else will... Actually, maybe we should take everyone except for the general. Build another army here, which we're going to need to use. Napoleon is going on Cairo here. So we'll take everyone except for the general. We do have another general up here. He is a 5-star. We'd like to get some more army for him. Have those 2 generals hook up and go down there. I'm not sure we're going to have enough to actually have 3 armies going, but we'll see how that goes. So we're going to end our turn.
There is unused land suitable for farming in this region. Building farms here will help the population to grow over time and produce trade income.
Okay, so we have another capture the city of Nicosia, which is good question. Where is Nicosia? I do not know, Sam I am. Interesting. Okay, so this city we just took over here is unhappy because there's no units in it. Oh, there are now, so maybe they'll be a little happier because we just basically took them over. They're not very happy with everybody. Alright, we're going to bring our spy in. Infiltrate. Spy's ability to infiltrate and spy on armies. Given the option to wreak havoc or sabotage the army. I guess we will try that again and see what happens. Completed his mission successfully. Alright, excellent. Napoleon. Alright, so this might be a little tougher. This is a regional capital. They are probably aimed for bear here. Yes, they are. They actually outnumber us 3-2. But, fortunately for us, most of them are just mobs. So the things with mobs is to make sure they don't get too close to you and overwhelm you. They only have one cannon. So we will fight this in the next episode. So be sure to come back and check it out. And we're going after Cairo. So thanks so much for watching, folks. And we will see you guys next time here in Rome Total War.